What was that? Did you hear that? Did somebody just call out to me? Who? Let's go. I gotta go check that out. Hey, Jeff, did you just hear that? Did you call me?
Nope.
What was that? Who was that? Hey, guys, did you just hear that? Did you guys just call me?
No, I didn't, and you never answer anyway.
Yeah, Blue was right, actually. I'm really bad at answering my phone, and in fact, sometimes I'm bad at answering God and trying to figure out, is that God's voice in my life? It's confusing, and maybe it's confusing for you too. There's a great story in the Old Testament from 1 Samuel where Samuel, this young boy, hears God's voice in the middle of the night 3 different times. And every time he goes and asks Eli and wakes him up and says, "Was that you?" And Eli says, "No, it wasn't." And Eli's trying to tell him it was God's voice and he needs to listen in on that. See, God was trying to call him, even though he wasn't expecting it, to be a prophet, to go and do the work in the world that God needed Samuel to do. And I wonder, do we hear God's voice enough? There are so many voices that call out to us each and every single day. Some of them are louder than others. Some of them are consistent and some just pop up once in a while. Are you able to hear the voice of God calling you? On this weekend, as we approach MLK Day and we think about those voices that called out to Martin and said, "Don't do this. You're not the right person. You're not loved. You're not the right skin color. How could you possibly think that you're worthy to do this?" He didn't listen to those voices. He listened to God's voice, and thanks be to God for that. I wonder for us, are we hearing God's voice still call us to justice and kindness and compassion? And maybe if the voices that we hear that are calling out to us and leading us aren't calling us to that, maybe that's not God's voice, and maybe we need to listen in a little harder. I hope that you will know that God is continually calling out to you, to me, to all of us. And I hope that you will respond to that voice with the same sort of love, compassion, and justice that God has given us the opportunity to share. Have a good week, everyone.